Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a weekly energy reading. We are in between eclipses, heading up to this huge culmination of energy with the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio on October 28th, Saturday, or the 29th, depending on where you're at in the world. And so there's a lot that's coming through, a lot to bring through. So let's talk about the energy. We have the full moon. The moon is the culmination of a cycle. Every 28 days, the moon goes through different phases, different cycles. It touches every sign to reach its full potential. And so this is a time of huge shifts, changes, and transformation. Scorpio season, which is represented by Pluto. Pluto is being very activated right now because there's been some Sun square Plutos and there's been some Mars squares Plutos. And so we've got a lot of energy of death and rebirth. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. But that rise sometimes is very destructive and sometimes is very chaotic. And so we're feeling this energy in the world right now. Some of us personally, all of us collectively, in the world at large, with everything that's going on. There are things coming to the light. There are things coming up to the surface. Emotions are running very, very high right now. And full moon lunar eclipses bring in the highest of emotions. Whether that be fear, darkness, stress, worry, all the shadow comes up to the surface to be illuminated by the energy of the sun, which is going to be in Scorpio this week. So welcome to Scorpio season. It's kicking off with a bang. All right. This is a big one. This is a big one because it's going to bring in a lot of change and transformation. Where you are at today could be completely different than where you are at the end of Scorpio season. As one door closes, another one's going to open, but it's a very intense time. There's massive timeline shifts. There's massive awakenings. This could be a time and a moment in your life where it brings you into big enlightenment about your purpose, about why you're here, about what you're meant to do in this world, and how you being the spark of divinity that you truly are, how your light is meant to impact and change and elevate the frequency and vibration of this world as well. Especially anybody who's watching this, you resonate with my energy, which means that you are highly intuitive, you are highly perceptive, you are highly spiritual, and therefore you have a big role to play in the coming age and the coming shifts and changes to more of the spiritual human, the spiritual self, 5D timeline in this world. It is about embodying who you are and really truly living that, and self-mastery and living your highest potential. With that, there's going to be a lot of justice that comes in. The scales are being balanced. The cosmic scales are being balanced. You're going to see completion of many karmic cycles, situations, relationships, connections, experiences that you have finally learned the lessons from and grown from to be ready to move into the next level, the next timeline. This is an energy of rebirth, but it is also transformation through the fire. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you shall rise. That is your destiny. That is your divine birthright. But it is not an easy process, as you know. The other thing that is important about this time, and this week specifically, because it's a time between eclipses, is the element and energy of magic, manifestation, your power is heightened at this time, okay? And this is a message that's been coming up for me frequently for the last couple months, but specifically this month. Many of the cards that I have been pulling have been about leadership, have been about power, have been about standing in your power, speaking your truth, standing in your strength. And so again, this is all about this energy. It wants you to rise. It wants you to up level. And it's going to sort of force you to be in your light, to be in your strength, to be in your power, both in the spiritual realms, but also in the physical realm as well. You have 1 and 2. There's a progression of energy. And so this is a time where setting healthy boundaries, releasing and letting go of what no longer serves you, of making choices and decisions to let go of the past, allowing yourself to be brand new, but also bringing in all the elements that you need to truly create and manifest the life of your dreams. That is all possible now. That's the beautiful thing about this energy. Even though it's intense, it's like the whole world and field of possibilities in the cosmic sphere is infinite. We are infinite beings. We are eternal beings. There is no lack and limitation in this universe. And so this is a time where it's like, move beyond your limited perception of self. Move beyond what you think is possible. Step into the impossible, because it's not impossible. It's meant to shift you up. It's meant to move you forward. It's meant to bring you joy and happiness. But again, we are conscious co-creators. And so what you believe about yourself is what you will receive. And so this is a time to believe in your light, believe in your divinity, believe in your power, and believe that everything that you want for your life experience is absolutely possible, and you're shifting into that highest timeline now. With change and shifts, some changes can be very, very positive for us, bringing in this energy of new beginnings, bringing in innocence and playfulness and new adventures and new territories. But other changes can be very, very challenging because it brings up a lot of fear. It brings up a lot of emotion. It also can completely tear down foundations that you have built your life upon. And so I don't want to minimize the intensity of this time and say that it's going to be all good. It will ultimately be for your highest good and for your highest timeline, but it may not be the easiest road or easiest process to get there, okay? Ways in which you can help yourself: really listen to and trust your intuition. Pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, everything that's coming to you, everything that's coming into your field of awareness is meant for you. It's meant to show you something. It's meant to teach you something. It's meant to confirm something that you've already been feeling and already know. And so really pay attention to your inner guidance. It is heightened at this time. This is also a time as well to trust yourself. Believe in your magical abilities. Believe that even if you have been disappointed in areas of your life in the past, that was an old version of you. You are being rebirthed into the newest, highest version of you. And because of that, as the ducks confirm, because of that, what does that look like? This is a time to hone in on your visions, hone in on what that feels like for you. If you could live your dream life, if you could live your highest timeline, what is that? What does it look like? What will that experience be for you? because you are steering the boat. You are steering the ship. You are the captain. And this is the wheel of fate, which is a co-creative process. Yes, there are things in life, experiences in life, situations in life that we cannot control, but we do have power to steer the wheel in our favor for the highest good, and steer the wheel in the favor for the highest good for the world. And so if you can hold that intention and ask your higher self and inner guidance, how can I steer this into a higher timeline? How can I steer this into more light? How can I steer this into more joy, more happiness, more success? Those information, those downloads, that intuitive energy is going to be given to you. The other part of this that's very positive is that this is a time of reconnecting and reunion with soul family, with soul tribe. Because we are raising our vibration, because we are learning, growing, evolving at such a rapid pace, there are people that are meant to be in your life at this time, meant to do this process and this journey with you. And so if you've been in hermit mode for a long time, if you felt like you've been on your own for a long time, that's going to shift. You're going to see more love, more support, more kindness, more like-minded kinship energy, more soulmates, whether that is a twin flame, whether that is friendship, whether that is business partnership. There's a lot of energy of coming together, partnerships, bringing people into alignment with one another, and really shifting into those higher timelines. So for some of you, that's going to be a love romantic relationship, and it's going to be the love of a lifetime. For others of you, this is friendship. This is business partnership. This is someone who's going to help you and assist you on your life purpose, on your spiritual work, on your path. Take that as it resonates, but this is happening, okay? And so trust and believe that you are going to receive everything that you need, even if the energy right now destabilizes you in a way where you feel like you're losing everything. You're not. You're just being reborn. This is the cycle of death. This is the cycle of transformation. What the caterpillar calls the end, the world calls the butterfly. That is what we are all going through at some level right now. And so, again, with the support that's coming in, always hold love, kindness, support, and compassion for yourself and your process wherever you are at on your journey. It just makes it easier, okay? Anything else that wants to come through for this week specifically, we're just getting to that pinnacle point, that peak point, that culmination of the energy. And so, yeah, it's kind of a wild card. Expect the unexpected. Unexpected good, unexpected not so good. But again, even the things that are challenging right now, there's a higher purpose, there's a higher lesson, and it's ultimately going to lead to joy, peace, happiness, health, wealth, abundance, self-mastery, and your highest timeline. Okay, so a lot that wanted to come through. Specifically speaking about the world and everything that's happening right now. The download that I got yesterday was to, as much as possible, hold compassion for all sides. When we can move beyond judgment, we move into our divinity. And so to shift a timeline to a higher timeline for the global collective, to shift a timeline that brings in more love, more joy, more peace for everyone, not just those on an ascension path, not just those who are spiritually minded. It's letting go of the judgment for people's humanness and recognizing the divinity within all things. That's where that phrase namaste comes from. The God in me honors, acknowledges, and recognizes the God in you. And if you can just start to do that, even when you get angry, and even when you get triggered, even when there's opposition energy in your life, this could be at work, driving in traffic, with your family members, with other people in society and all those things. If you can just say to yourself, whenever you're feeling like you're getting upset, getting triggered, if you can literally just say to yourself or say out loud, namaste, and understand the God in me sees, honors, and recognizes the God in you. That puts you in a space where you are in your full embodiment of your divine nature. And that is the greatest power that any of us could ever hold in the physical form. It is the power to change the world. It is the power to shift the timeline. It is the power to elevate the consciousness. We all can do it. And it's important right now, during these critical times of change and transformation, that we do hold the light as much as possible. Choose kindness. Choose faith over fear. Choose love. Choose compassion. Choose to treat others the way you want to be treated, even if they're not treating you that way. It does wonders to bring in miracles and magical and very positive outcomes for every situation, including everything that is happening in the Middle East. All right, with that, it's a very long intro, but I did need to bring that through because it was coming through very strongly. We're going to get into the energy of this week. Funny thing is, I shuffled the deck and cleansed the deck, and Justice is still on the bottom. Justice was the card of the day. The divine is letting you know a just outcome is here for you. Justice is being done. Justice will be served individually and collectively. And so as long as you can maintain balance, harmony, and fairness with yourself and with others, that's going to be your outcome. That is going to be your experience. Justice. As I'm cutting the deck, we have the moon. So feel your feelings, feel your emotions, allow yourself to reflect during this time. If you need to hermit, just to kind of be in your own energy and really clear and balance your emotions, that's also very helpful during these times of intensity. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What further messages do you want to bring through for everyone during this time? Yeah. Okay. All right. The energy is heavy. Towers coming out. There is change. There is transformation. Could be very sudden. This also could be some sort of tower event for the world. So take it as it resonates. We are leading up to the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse, which is going to bring in a lot of change and transformation. Ten of Swords. It's the end of a heavy cycle, but it is an ending. And so when you're prepared and know that something's going to end, when you can feel it shift, even if you're not sure what it is, but just ask and pray to your guidance to allow everything to be as calm and smooth as possible. It will be. Page of Swords, information coming in. This also could be people or situations watching you from afar. Again, stay balanced, stay in integrity, and know that what you need will come to you exactly when you need it. Ten of Wands. The energies are very intense. This could be a very stressful week for the world and the global collective. You do not have to take on more than what you can handle. And so, again, if you're feeling like it's overwhelming, it's too much, take a step back, take a break. Do what you can to manage your own balance and equilibrium. The Chariot, though, there's the victory. There's movement forward. There's positive momentum forward. There's triumphing over obstacles and adversity, regardless of what may take place. There is movement that is going to be positive shift and a positive change. And I say that because we have the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is favoring you. Fortune is favoring all of us. Fate and destiny want us all to step into our highest timelines. And so we will be given everything that we need to succeed and do that. Don't fall into temptation. Don't let your fear overcome your faith. Don't allow yourself to be deceived by appearances with the devil coming out. Because if you can hold strong in your faith, hold strong in your truth, hold strong in your balance and your equilibrium, there's your happy ending, the Ten of Cups. Good things are coming. But we have to clear the old to allow and make space for the new, okay? Whatever is not serving you, whatever is not working for you anymore. Oh, Eight of Wands. As I'm picking up the deck, things moving forward, that positive momentum. But as I was saying, whatever's not serving you, whatever is no longer sustaining you or feeding you or bringing you joy or peace, or what's no longer meant for your path, is going to break down, is going to be removed. And you could see that taking place this week, okay? Kyle Gray, Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Let's get into it. See what's going on. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What further messages do you want everyone to know about this week? And there's a few here, so I'll take those. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. Crown chakra upgrade. We are all going through this right now. It says divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. That is the dove of the Holy Spirit. That is peace. Continue to hold a space in your heart and your mind and your soul for peace for yourself, peace in your life, and peace in the world, and it shall be so. But you are being upgraded in a big, big way. Believe in miracles and trust in miraculous outcomes. Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. That is what this is all about. You are rising up, we are rising up, and we rise together. Know that you are transcending the chaos, transcending the fear, transcending the toxicity, transcending the negativity, and every lower vibrational energy in your life. You are ascending and you are lifting up. Stay connected to the divine this week as much as possible. Emerald Tablet activation. It says cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifestation. There is that magic energy. All is possible. You are a conscious co-creator, and therefore Spirit is wanting you to alchemize the energies right now and utilize them for your best and highest good by staying focused, keeping your heart open and pure, and really visualizing the life that you want for yourself, but also the world that you want to see. Bottom of the deck, we have karmic board clearing. There's that karmic energy clearing out. It says energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. So A lot of karma clearing happening right now for the highest good of all. I love this. I'm going to do final messages from the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards. We have hope. Keep your hope and faith right now. Even if it looks dark, even if it looks bleak, hold on to hope above all else. Spirit, final messages. Benediction, Archangel Gabriel. There's a clearing, there's a healing taking place. There's absolution, there's resolution, there's peace. I'm getting the urge to read that, so I'm going to actually read it from the book. I don't usually do this during readings, but I feel like I'm being asked to. Archangel Gabriel wishes you to know that many blessings are sent to you from the angelic kingdoms. Simply yield to this. Don't resist, just let go. The joy and love you will receive as they flow directly from the source will surpass anything else you may experience. These feelings are virtues that will always be received in the holy instant of benediction. The angel service is to be a loving conduit for the divine, lifting away any challenge you may experience. That's that miracle energy that's coming through. Fear makes us unaware of the angels. Surrender the grip of fear and your blessings will accrue. Say a prayer like Hail Mary, full of grace, as a song to the divine feminine, illuminating the nature of your connection with the holy ones. Again, this is a week to just really stay connected to your guides, the angels, to really pray. Archangel Uriel at the bottom with trust. Trust. Have hope. Know that the many blessings and benediction that is meant for you is coming to you now. All right, that was the weekly energy reading. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. I am sending you love. Take care.